If the purpose of this star race is to conquer other star systems, they may do so in the nano-world, by attaching themselves to already existing bodies on the planet they're visiting, and slowly take over. Or, if they know how to genetically engineer, they can clone bodies within the solar system they are visiting and use these bodies to conquer. The bodies they are using may look exactly like the bodies of those they are conquering, which will be very confusing for those who are attacked, or they may manifest as something else. They may want to create bodies that are stronger and more endurable than their original ones, or the ones of the inhabitants of the planet they're conquering. The Sirians are the only ones who use push/pull drive that I am aware of. This takes much longer. And they still have to shrink themselves and their asteroids and travel through stargates in a much slower fashion. Once on the other side, they can apparently get the asteroid back to normal size, but they can't take their physical bodies with them. When they first came to Eridu, they came with their soul/avatar and eventually created bodies here they could use. If we take the Sirians as an example, they look like woven/reptilian dwarfs on their home planet, but when they travel to other star systems, they adjust to what is most appropriate to them there, and manifest as such. Each star system has their own biology. The beings may be humanoid, reptilian, mothmen, insectoids, sauroids, greys, and you name it. But these biological bodies stay put where they are and are not used for interstellar travels. So if you want to see a real reptilian, the way they really look, you have to nano-travel to a star system which is inhabited by such a race. Otherwise, you will only see them as a manifestation of someone's avatar. Star beings can shapeshift into anything they wish. They would be as real as you and I, but it's not their real bodies. Even if they would look like that on their home planet as well, what the person saw is still just a soul manifestation, similar to what people do after body death. They separate from their body and go to the between life area, BLA, where they notice they can manifest to whatever they want. However, that's done in the ether, which is another dimension, much less dense than 3D, so these bodies may appear more transparent. But ETs can do the same thing down here and make their manifestation appear as solid as our human bodies. ETs who interfere with our evolution are doing this all the time, often illegally. Each star race is indexed by their creator gods to a certain planet, and their bodies are adapted to live on that particular world, breathe its atmosphere and move around comfortably. If another star race would have been able to visit a certain planet in their own bodies, the conditions would most probably be wrong for them, and they'd had to wear spacesuits all the time, or the gravitational field would be too heavy or too light. The planet may be too close or too far away from the sun, and the visitor would either burn up or freeze. On a planet where beings are not trapped, and there is no amnesia between lives, indexed bodies can still cease to function when they are material and die, but then the soul just takes a new body with memories intact. As we shall see, in theory the Sirian Overlords broke the law of non-interference and the law of free will, although technically they didn't. Just like here on Earth, criminals can be very creative when comes to bypassing common laws to be able to commit their crimes. Hence, the legislators always have to come up with new laws to prevent this from happening. The Sirians are experts in bypassing these laws, and soon we shall see how they do it.